I've been really on my own when I think about it. Yeah, my house is not a home when I think about it. I've been feeling so alone when I think about it. Yeah, nobody really got me when I think about it.
What is good, YouTube fam, and welcome back to the channel, man. For today's reaction video, we got WTF moments on paternity court. Let's jump up in it.
Y'all was in my way of doing what I wanted to do.
She told me she should have aborted me. She said I'm not her daughter. She should have aborted me.
I sure did. I sure said that because you know what I am.
Maybe.
Hey, man, you're not supposed to tell your kids stuff like that, bro. Like, that is so heartbreaking to hear a mother say some shit like that, G. What? She wildin', B.
I don't know. I don't know who's the father. I just don't know. I don't know.
So explain the different last names. Why my name is Razor, his name is Hunt, his name is Jacob, and your name is Hammonds.
Miss Nesbitt brought Mr. Henderson to court to address his being an absent father.
But you are suing to prove to Mr. Henderson that he is the father of your 7-month-old daughter. You say that when the results prove you right, you expect Mr. Henderson to step up.
But Mr. Henderson, like most fathers that appear in the court, has some doubts.
Your case is simple. You say Ms. Nesbitt cheated on you with her neighbor during the window of conception, and he is Ziane's biological father.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge Lauren tries to get more details from Miss Nesbitt, who initiated the case.
Well, he buy her diapers, that's about it. He doesn't do anything for my child, but buy her diapers. He does more for my 2-year-old son that he knows that's not his, than his own daughter.
According to Miss Nesbitt, Mr. Henderson has been taking care of her son with another man while neglecting the daughter that is allegedly his.
Mr. Henderson, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, because I feel that I shouldn't have to take care of another man's baby. Yes, but at this time, I came into this baby's life and already knew he was a mine, but I had a possibility that she could have been mine.
Mr. Henderson claimed he held resentment for the fact that the child was not his own, but Miss Nesbitt had some other crazy points to refute his claims.
Yes, I did, because
He did what, Miss Nesbitt?
I went downstairs to go get my birth certificate and his name was on there. I told him not to put his name on there because I had doubts from the beginning, but he snuck anyways and signed his name on there.
Miss Nesbitt had in fact tried to—
Wait a minute, so she had doubts that you was the father. You have doubts that you're the father. Y'all both need God, bro. What is happening, bruh? And then you gonna sneak down there and put your name on the certificate? Because, I mean, like, you're in it now, you feel me? You consciously made that decision to be like, no, like, I want to be this kid's father. Like, I'm sure I'm the father, knowing that she has doubts about it. Like, that's crazy. You're in it for the long haul. So why you here now? Why you treating that baby any different now? Talking about I have my doubts. If you had your doubts, you wouldn't have signed that birth certificate. You wouldn't put your name on there.
to keep Mr. Henderson from signing the papers, but he did so anyway. Here's what he had to say in defense.
Yes, I came in the house one night drunk. I don't know if she was mad at me or not. She probably could have said it out of spite because I came in late. But I come in, she get the argument, oh, she's not yours, that's why she's not your baby.
Mr. Henderson had carried out a very heinous act that left Miss Nesbitt repulsed and served as the reason she'd been lashing out.
She said that she had sex with my little black car and they had a baby. And I felt very astounded about it. So, I felt—
She told you before that when you were sitting in the car with your friend, when y'all left from the Riverwalk.
No, that's not true.
Miss Nesbitt gives her reason for believing Mr. Henderson is not the father of her child at the judge's behest.
Well, I doubt it because we was having unprotected sex for a year straight, and all of a sudden I had sex one time with Mr. Brown and I ended up getting pregnant 2 weeks later.
Mr. Brown steps in to say his piece, but Mr. Nesbitt keeps making contradictory accounts that complicate matters.
Yes, but I'm like more of 100% sure that it's Don's child.
Now she done got my head all geek thinking it's my, you know what I'm saying? I want her to get this test over with.
She got me up here confused, Your Honor.
Yeah, she got me confused too. And then
the results are in, and the judge decides to start with Mr. Brown's parcel.
It has been determined by this court, Mr. Brown, you are not her father.
Oh, hey,
Okay, sit down, Mr. Brown. Your name rhymes with clown, but you're not gonna clown today.
Static Mr. Brown gets shut down before Judge Lauren opens Mr. Henderson's results.
Mr. Henderson, you are her father.
Told you was her father from the beginning.
Hold on. See, that's the shit I don't like. Told you was her father. No, you didn't. You literally sat up there and said, I had my doubts. Like, I had my doubts. Like, come on now. Like, that's crazy. Like, y'all both cheating and y'all bringing another life in this world like that. That's wild, bro.
Mr. Pitchford-Kendrick raised a case against Miss Savandre to prove he's the biological father of her son.
Mr. Pitchford-Kendricks, you opened your case to prove that you are the biological father of the defendant's 2-month-old son, Javier. You claim she is denying paternity only because she wants to be with another man and needs him to be the father.
Mr. Pitchford-Kendrick gives his reason for fighting for whom he believes to be his son.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tell me what that was like growing up without your dad.
It was kind of stressful, like being in school and seeing all my classmates and stuff, having their parents come up there, both of them, kind of stuck with me, but I can't let my kids grow.
Ms. Savandre explains her own side of the story.
The man that I believe is Javier's father, Maurice, was getting rocky. We decided to include Greg in our mix and try and spice things up.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on now. That's just wild. Look, man. I don't knock people's kinks or anything like that. That's y'all live y'all life. That's, whatever makes you happy, whatever gets you off, you do you. You feel me? But that's crazy. You can tell the hurt in my man's face. What? And why she talk like that? She talk like Rocky.
In our mix and try and spice things up.
Look, my man's hurt.
The story has the whole court exclaiming in shock, but it doesn't end there, since Mr. Kendrick has more to add to the story.
So who did you hook her up with?
Well, a half-cousin of mine.
A half-cousin?
Yeah, he my cousin's cousin.
Her and
what?
Your cousin invited you into their bed to have a threesome when their relationship needed spicing up.
Yeah.
After the two parties proudly narrate their stories, the judge tries hard to wrap her head around the whole detail.
So you're saying you did the threesome, but then you also would go over and sleep with her by yourself?
While he was at work, or, while he was cheating.
Your Honor, that happened one time.
Because I took her
once.
Despite his attempts to claim the child, the judge couldn't help but ask if he had made any attempt to connect with the child.
When I came over there and brought you some food.
You came over there, first of all, you didn't come over there and bring me food. You came over there for 2 seconds. Is that building a relationship with Javier? And that was,
would you let him build it?
Before this?
Yeah, like when you all were
Probably not, because it's not his son.
The results are in, and everyone stares at the judge with rapt attention, hoping to find what the outcome will be.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Pitchford-Kendrick, you are not the father.
Against her father's best wishes, Mrs. Chappelle continues with the session, hoping to get the result.
Well, we met at a high school football game, and it was love at first sight. We got engaged 4 months later. We got married on Valentine's Day. I started getting bored with our sex life. I kept telling him and telling him and telling him. I said I wanted to change it. Try something new. I'd be like, well, let's go get some handcuffs. Let's try something new.
She like, oh, I like handcuffs. Look just like a little handcuff, man.
Mrs. Chappelle tries to blame her infidelity on Mr. Chappelle's inability to satisfy her sexually.
It's not all about that. I'm working every day.
It's communication in a marriage.
It
when
takes
your
two.
wife tells you to do what I did, and I found somebody that gave me what I needed sexually. I
Wow.
do regret it every day, but I don't regret my daughter. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Mrs. Chappelle gives more details on how she'd been cheating on her husband with a friend she kept in touch with online.
Change nothing.
What I want to understand is you were sleeping with both men during the window of conception. Get to that.
Well, I have the calendar to show I had sex with both of them on the same day at one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, bro. See, that's why I don't trust, bruh. That's why I don't trust. That's wild. You went to somebody else's, slept with them, and then slid back to your crib, slept with your husband. Nah. Ooh-wee. That hurts. That hurts. Wow.
Please hand me that evidence, please.
The slip-up she made led to the dilemma she found herself in, but the slip-up opened the court's eyes to another disgusting and life-endangering mistake she made.
I figured he would pull out, but he never did. And I would tell him constantly, I don't want to get pregnant, I don't want to get pregnant, and he would never listen to me. I messed up, and you can't just blame it all on me, because it's a marriage.
Mrs. Chappelle tearfully apologizes, but Mr. Chappelle isn't buying it.
That I messed up and I went and had sex with somebody else, but I think she has the right to know, and that's why we're here, and I'm sorry, but...
Unprotected sex, you could have gave me something. You know, there's stuff out there you could have caught.
Man.
There's more of it than being pregnant. You could have caught something and gave it to me.
With the results ready at last, Mr. Chappelle drops the status of the other man in question.
I agreed to do a test, but then he just disappeared.
No contact.
No contact. He is completely like wiped everything to where you can't reach him at all.
All right.
The results have finally made their way into Judge Lauren's hands, but she asks for their consent just to be sure if they want to go through with the whole thing.
I just need to ask you, do you want to know what's in this envelope?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
If she doesn't come out to be his, I'm really sorry. And I'm hoping and praying that he comes out to be her dad, because I love him.
You love him, but yet you was cheating on him, and you put him in this predicament, this situation, to where he probably isn't the baby's father, but you love him. Nah, that ain't love, man. That ain't love, bro. Stop it.
Mr. Chappelle, is there anything you'd like to say to your wife?
If she is mine, you know, we'll just go home, throw a big old party. But if she ain't mine, I don't know if we can let this marriage carry on.
Judge declares the results to her eager audience.
It has been determined by this court, Mr. Chappelle, you are not her biological father.
Wow, bro. That hurts. Like, wow.
What did you do this for?
I'm so
Wow.
sorry. I really am.
Wow. Damn, that hurt me, y'all. Wow. Woo. If you guys like this video, man, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.